The world's most hated. Back again. Headed back to the plantation today. And just to update you guys on the current situations, as I normally do. So yesterday, as I've told you guys before, they always have cryptic conversations whenever I go to the office, right? So I've told this story before about how the perks, and just this whole system, it's got a lot of homosexuality in it, right? A lot of it. So that's another way you can know that it's not of God, period. But anyway, I had one perp just leave this parking lot as soon as I got in my car. So it is now 5:30 a.m. All right, 3/16/2022. All right. Anyway, back to what I was talking about, the office thing. So I noticed they've been getting real. They just been doing a whole lot of stuff lately, as far as trying to get me out of character. Almost every employee got something to do, whether it's something with their cars, pulling in at the same time as me, getting out their car when I pull up, you name it, So they getting them to participate as well, as they normally do, because this not the first time I've been through this. But anyway, this one guy in particular, and I'm assuming, because his name is the same as mine, so I got one perp behind me. Got one behind me, right? Pull out right behind me, right? Raining outside. Anyway, I guess because the dude's name is the same as mine, I don't know. He does have military background. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's it. The military, they hate us. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, the dude, every time I come to the office, it's either him or this other guy. It's a bunch of them. It's at least three of them. But these main two, they always got something to say, indirect comments toward me, almost every day, all day. Every time I hit the office to get another ticket for my loads. So this is probably the one that was in front of me, this red truck right here beside me. Okay, got his hand over his mouth. Anyway, I always have some type of conversation for me, right? Which that's what they do. So basically, I don't want to hear the shit. You feel me? Because everything you talk about is falsified. If you're not talking about mind control and the reason why these things could have come to pass, I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it. Because all you're doing is basically just adding on to the lie. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So they love to try to make it as if I'm gay and I'm not, okay? Like I said, I've had things happen to me as far as what goes on in this program, all right? So, and I could care less what anybody feels about it. These people are fucking sinister as hell. They do all kind of shit to basically attack somebody. You know what I mean? Like I said before, they sneaking in people's houses. They using this damn mind control to attack people. There's the one headlight coming down the road. You probably can't see them. But yeah, whole bunch of queer shit, right? And so I goes in the office the dude says he always got to put my name in his mouth, basically. So what he says is, oh yeah, uh, we going over. This is what he says. We going over Mike's house after work for get some fruit cocktail, right? So that's some gay shit for people who don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's like some jailhouse rapist shit. You know what I mean? So when he says that, I tell him, I said, yeah, you ain't gonna leave my house if you coming over there for a cocktail, basically what I said, right? And then he tries to immediately change the subject. Now he says this around the other guy who always got something to say, indirect comment toward me, all right? And then it's our dispatcher in there, so it's 4 of us in total. So he says that, and then I tell him, basically what I said, and then he tries to change the subject and start talking about work stuff as far as the condition of our trucks and stuff like that. So he insults me, indirectly, and then jumps back into conversation when he could have just had that conversation in the first place. You see what I'm saying? So basically, meaning to try to crawl under my skin, right? And like I said, I could care less of what any of them think of me. So I checked the nigga. After he came out by himself, not with everybody around, I told him, don't ever come to me talking about you coming over my house for no motherfucking fruit cocktail, right? Straight up like that. The classic line that they always use, oh, I was just playing with you. So I told him, my classic line, don't play with me, because I don't play with you, right? So that's that on that, right? So guarantee you, all these jokers, because basically, and they see, this the thing, they don't want you to stand up for yourself. That's the problem with them. They want it to be, when you stand up for yourself, they want it to be you getting a gun, doing a mass shooting, some weird ass shit. They don't want you to tear their ass off. You feel me? They don't want that. Because see, once you tell them off, then it's their move, which they ain't going to do nothing but go to the directed energy weapons, right? Or hike up the shit, hike up the stalking. That's all they're going to do, right? So, like I said, I told this man, look, I don't want it. Basically, I don't want to hear none of that shit, right? So, that's pretty much that. And just basically let that be known. That's what went down. This was yesterday. So he just playing with me. So every single day in the office, you looking to play with me, and I don't want to play with your ass, right? You looking to play with me every single day. You know what I'm saying? Every time, the dude would race to the office just to be in the office when I come in the office. I've noticed that. But it makes it as if he just sitting there talking to the damn dispatcher guy, right? Yeah, all that shit is nothing but bullshit. Don't disrespect me. I ain't disrespect you. Don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it at all. Because all that shit is nothing but cap. Yeah. But this is all the time. Like, I think the last time I come in and he was talking about prostitutes and all this type of shit when I go inside the inside the office. Man, bro. But yeah. So that's what I'm dealing with this. So it eventually or start being more and more of saying shit. That's why I don't speak to them, because I already been through it. You know what I'm saying? They'll act as if they trying to build up some type of communication at work to where we just friendly and things like that, but it's all to get you into these scripted situations to where they talking shit. I've actually had them, you know, in prior situations. Um, you know, they want to invite you to go out with them, or they'll show up somewhere where you at. You know, they'll show up somewhere where you at, unbeknownst to you. Man, I had like a whole, man, I described it in my video like it was like a whole truckload of people that I used to work with showed up at a bar one night. And it was crazy because they came in like a fucking herd of cow. Like, if you would have saw it, it would have been like, wow, where did all y'all come from at one time? And I didn't know what gang stalking was at that time. So they filled up the whole bar, you know what I'm saying? And made it as if it was just a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? So this how they do. But anyway, I gotta go clock in. I might have some more scripted shit. I ain't gonna record it today, but I'll come back and let you guys know.